This is only getting more and more feels bad, man, and as the times go by, it's 9 p.m. by the time we get back. Going out to buy stuff for dinner, not to mention making it, would have taken even longer, so we ended up ordering some pizza! Everything's happy again. We're all good. Needless to say, the three of us won't wolf it down immediately. Oh.
美味しいであります。日本の食事は最高なのであります。
Sonia, it's pizza.
いや、宅配ピザこそロシアにもあるでしょう。
Pizza's an Italian food, and you can get it anywhere, and it's great.
ソーニャは食べられるものが少なかったでありますよ。何も気にせず自由に食事できることはとても幸せであります。
She's like, fuck it, might as well live it up till I... Her tone may be cheery, but there's a certain weight hidden behind her each and every word. Miharu manages to keep things from becoming awkward, though.
リンカの手料理を食べられないのは残念だ。
Listen, I'd rather have pizza than my cooking.
まあ、もう時間的にね。宅配ピザって子供の頃以来かも。
She hasn't had pizza since she was a kid, or at least delivered, but that's usually the best pizza. Oh, what the fuck?
おばあさまと二人暮らしだと特に頼む機会は少ないかもしれないね。
You're right, my grandma could probably make a mean pizza.
うん、あんまりデリバリーするって習慣もないみたい。お蕎麦くらいかな。ピザ自体は店でも作ってたから好きだと思うんだけど。
There you go! She made homemade pizza! That's all, you know what? That's usually the best pizza.
そもそもおばあちゃん好き嫌いないからね。何でも食べるのが健康の秘訣っていうのがおばあちゃんの口癖だったから。
She really is healthy for her age, too. She really enjoys bragging about still having all her teeth intact.
リンカの好き嫌いがないのもおばあさまの影響なんだね。
Mahar's is like blushing all the time.
それは間違いないかも。
Well, thanks, Maharu. I am really healthy.
お姉様のおばあ様でありますか。
Well, she's the reason I'm
きっ
the...
と素敵な人でありますね。
She's the reason I'm the person I am today, you know? We gotta...
くす、よくわかっているね。リンカを育てたのだから当たり前さ。
Jesus. So says Maharu, who I'm pretty sure hasn't actually met my gran. There's plenty to talk about while we eat our dinner. The topics often revolve around Sonia's family. Her grandmother in particular sounds like a nice person, and she's apparently good at sewing. In fact, she's the one who made passes here for Sonia.
ソーニャ、家で友達がいなかったですから。本を読むときもアニメを見ているときも一人ぼっちにならないようにパサジールをプレゼントしてくれたであります。
That's, you know, we all had a friend like that.
今日はパサジールも広い世界を見ることができてきっと喜んでいたであります。
Oh, and the bear will be left behind too. Would we keep it as a memento, or will we? A heavy yawn erupts from Sonia after that, almost as if to lighten the mood.
お腹いっぱいになったら眠くなってしまいました。
It's she's just, isn't that like bullshit that the thing about eating after you sleep, like will get you fatter? Isn't that bullshit? Isn't that just a myth or something? I don't know.
今日はたくさん歩いたからね。ゆっくり休みな。
はい、おやすみなさいであります。
Oh no, me and Miharu are gonna get real in a second, aren't we? Oh boy. Saying that, she makes her way upstairs. Miharu and I are now alone together downstairs, which is what Miharu probably wants. Miharu ends up being the one to strike up a conversation while we tidy everything up.
ソフィアに尾行らしき影もなかった。11番は相当な自信家で酔狂な人のようだ。
I can tell Miharu was on edge the entire day, mainly because I was the same when I first met Sonia. It's not far-fetched to assume that one person would keep an eye on her parents and the other would watch Sonia, since two participants are working together. In this case, numeral 3, Frederico would probably watch her parents, while numeral 11 would be in charge of Sonia because she's the one holding her cards.
ソーニャのカードを3枚持っているから自信があるっていうのは納得できる。でもどうして酔狂って思うの？
I don't think whimsical's the right thing to describe her.
僕の予想では11番はただソフィアに楽しんでほしかっただけだと思うんだ。いいかい？両親と協力して情報を調べることを徹底するなら最終日だって一緒にいさせてはいけない。これは当たり前だね。でも最後の時は家族と過ごすことを許した。慈悲とそう思われるけれど僕は違うと予想している。
Miharu, hope you'll be my brains of this operation, cause, you know, we're Rinka, and I'm not saying we're stupid, we're Rinka right now, alright? I need your assistance.
カセはソフィアではなく彼女の両親にかけられたんだ。
That she did.
どういう意味？ソフィアの両親は選定を心から信じているかどうかわからない。娘が一時的に良くなっているだけだとわずかでも思っているなら病気のソフィアを日本滞在中も気にかけ続けるに決まっている。それこそこんな脂っこいピザなんて食べさせないさ。おっと、僕が嫌いなわけではないけどね。客観的に見ての話さ。
Feel like you didn't have to say the last part, but okay.
ソフィアが知らない世界を見るというのは両親といては成し得ないことだと思う。ここまで言えばわかるかい？
Like everything's just clicking into place with Rinka. Just Oh. I think back to Sonia's comment about having the freedom to eat what she likes. Pointing that out must mean she previously didn't have that freedom.
結果的にソーニャは私たちと違って広い世界を見ることができたかもしれない。もちろん11番にとってソフィアと僕たちが出会うのは予想外だっただろう。だが今まで話したことから考えて11番はソフィアの未練を叶えさせたかったと本気で思っていたように予想できる。たった2日や3日では未練が完全になくなりはしないだろうが、それでも両親との観光では今夜見せたソフィアの涙は意味が違っていたかもしれない。
Oh yeah, I could go with you on that.
納得できる。正しいかどうかわからないけど、ソーニャは心から感動していたと思う。そしてこれらの情報は11番のパーソナルを知るために重要な情報になってくるかもしれない。
Oh, that's another bridge we need to tag.
僕が結論として言いたいのはここではないね。
That's a bridge we need to cross at some point, but not right now.
これからこの選定を改めて僕と一緒に戦わないかい？
Yes. All the yes. Let's do this. She stares deep into my eyes. It takes a while, but she finally comes out with a proposition that feels long overdue. I stare right back, unable to say anything in response. My brain completely shuts down. I honestly have no idea what to say. I can hear the sound of her breathing. Noticing that her nerves are building with each and every breath, I finally answer.
ダメだよ。だってミハルは
私を最後の一人にするためにって言うでしょ。
Look, Rinka, we need to do everything we can, okay? I'm not saying sacrifice Maharu. I'm just saying since two people are teaming up, we need to team up. And it makes the most sense. I get it. You're sad. She does want to sacrifice herself to you for the dark gods. But it'll be fine.
リンカを最後の一人にするのは僕のためでもあるけれどね。
Yeah, she loves you, man. I mean, I don't know why she's not telling us her real name, but you know, other than that,
同じだよ。それじゃ違う。私も美晴を最後の一人にするためにって思わなきゃ平等じゃないよ。
yeah, that's definitely a one-sided sort of thing right there.
私はまだどっちが生き残ればいいのかなんてわからない。
I feel like have either of us really done anything that bad to have to die? Like
美晴は親友だ。それは間違いないよ。死なれるのは絶対に嫌だ。でもね、私も自分の未練をちゃんと知るまでは、自分がどうして生きているのかって知るまでは死にたくないんだ。迷いがある限り一緒に行動しても足を引っ張ることになる。
she's gonna be like, you think I fucking care? Team up with no. There's no doubt I'll face situations similar to when I confronted Alan at the hospital again. I'm sure my resolve will take a hit again when that time comes.
君の未練。
Don't even. I don't even know it, so. Mahara trails off. There's no need for her to speak when her expression screams the complicated thoughts she's having. The silence doesn't last too long, however.
君はあるいは僕の死因に心当たりがあるはずなのにね。確信を持ったら軽蔑するはずだろうに。
I mean, I have theories, but I don't think any of them are concrete yet.
けれども分かった。今はまだそれでいい。だが僕のスタンスは変わらない。僕の運命はきっと君のためにあるのだから。迷いがなくなる時を心待ちにしているよ。
Until someone eliminates either one of us, and then it's over.
美晴はどうしてそこまで私を生かそうとしてくれるの？美晴にだって未練はあるはずなのに。自分のカードをちゃんと持っているでしょ。
君を愛しているからさ。
Jesus, she just said it right then and there. Oh.
あ、はい。
just out right there. She was like, that was a curveball and a half. Her exclamation throws me off at first, but naturally she must mean in a friendly way. Oh no, man.
さて、僕たちももう寝よう。明日ソフィアを見送るのだろ。
そうだね。
We're just gonna pass all that, huh? I know she's the type of person to use suggestive lines to mask her actual feelings. I feel like that was her actual feeling. It doesn't stop me from getting all flustered, though. Maybe because there's the off chance that she means that she fucking... In that case, I'd have no idea how to handle the situation. That's making it even worse. God damn it, Rinka. Getting to sleep is no easy task after going to my room. There's way too much on my mind. Lingering in my head, the most is what Mahara said, that I should have an idea about their cause of death. I didn't outright deny her claim because, well, it's true. Oh, we're about to get all the shits. I've just been desperately trying to avoid thinking about it because I don't want to see my thoughts regarding my friend's death get turned into a card. There's one thing I can say for sure, regardless.
軽蔑なんてするわけないだろう。
She seems fast asleep already, judging by her breathing. Can't help but be impressed by how good she looks even while sleeping. It's hard not to notice the scar on her wrist peeking out from under her sleeve. Yup, there it is. There it is! Fucking knew it. Okay. I brew some coffee for both Sonia and Maru once morning comes around. Sonia doesn't want to drink hers black. I don't think most kids would, so I make sure to put some milk and sugar in. Make sure to put a lot of that in.
初めて飲んだであります。美味しかったです。とても。
Well, I make the best damn coffee around, so.
久しぶりにここでコーヒーをいただいたね。前とは少し味が変わっている。
I'm sure it's only gotten better, right?
前に入れたのはおばあちゃんだったから、ちょっと味は落ちちゃったかな。
She's, I like yours better. Oh, wow.
そんなことはない。僕は変わったと言ったんだ。この香りがきっとリンカのコーヒーなんだ。
My coffee, huh? I suppose I have been making slight changes to the way I prepared for a while. That doesn't matter right now, though, no. Rather, I can't help but lose myself as I stare at Maharu basking in the morning glow while enjoying her coffee. It caused me to recall her comment from last night, which forced me to avert my eyes, and I'm blushing, and, oh, jeez. Sonia's staring at her, too. I'm not sure if she noticed me doing so and followed suit, but she eventually smiles and speaks up.
お姉様と美晴に、ソーニャからお願いであります。
Oh, the sad music.
パサジールを預かってください。
Oh, there it is. I knew it was coming. Oh.
だっておばあちゃんからもらった大切なものなんでしょ？
Yeah, but when she goes away, where else is it gonna be?
パサジール。ロシア語で旅人という意味だね。
驚きました。美晴はソーニャの国の言葉を知っていたのですか？ソーニャの思いが、希望が名前にこもってたんだね。
A pang of sadness hits me as I remember Kaiko's belief regarding the meaning behind one's name, although I do my best to hide it behind a smile.
それでお願いというのは
Keep it, love it, cherish it.
この子にもっと世界を見せてあげてほしいであります。ソーニャの代わりにこの子に。
That enough is to make me have a tear. Jesus. She holds her closest friend out to Maharu with that beaming smile of hers.
僕に渡しても意味がない。だって
ソーニャのお願いは二人へのお願いであります。
Fuck. She leaves Pasasahir, fuck, on the table at which Maharu is sitting and prepares to continue with her request. Maharu unconsciously strokes his head with her finger. At least I assume it is unconscious of her, since she retracts her finger the moment she realizes what she's doing.
ちょっとだけソーニャの話を聞いてくださいであります。
Yes, I will.
女神の選定は12人が始まりから12週間後、選定の最後の時に本来同じ場所にいるはずだったと言っていました。実はソーニャの病気が悪くならなければ旅行が決まっていたのであります。行く場所はパパとママが決めることになっていたでありますが、日本、東京ということだけは決まっていたのであります。
しかし運命は変わった。ソフィアの病気は悪化した。だがそうか、君たち家族が東京に来る運命もあったというわけだね。
はい、運命は変わったであります。ソーニャは旅行の前に 死んでしまいました。
sad days.
ソーニャが言いたかったのは、運命は変わるってことであります。悪いように変わるなら、きっといいようにも。女神様が言うには、12人のうちの1人しか生き残れないのが運命とのことであります。でも運命がそんなにコロコロ変わるものであれば、お姉様も美晴もずっと生きることのできる運命もあるかもしれないであります。
I mean, that's wishful thinking, but like, this is like some bitch ass goddess fucking over us, pretty much. So, I mean, maybe it's possible. Maybe that is an ending. Who fucking knows? I would assume that it may be an ending. And if that's the case, that'd be amazing to get it first try. But I don't know. I don't even think that would be possible, or may not even be an ending. But, you know, she's like she said, that fate can change, I guess. But when your lives are in the hands of this bitch, what are you supposed to do?
ソーニャはもう間に合わないであります。でもお姉様と美晴ならパサジールにもっと広い世界を見せてあげられるかもしれないであります。運命が変わる可能性。
ありえないよ。変わったとしてそれは生き残るものが変わるだけ。僕がいる限りそれが凛花であることに変わりはないけれど。
Okay, we can. If there is, would Maharu even accept that? If like, I wouldn't see why. I mean, Maharu's under the belief that fate can't change, so she's already resigned herself to sacrificing herself for us. But if we can make sure that we both get out, then how does, I don't know how that would work.
僕らが今生きているのは女神の決めたルールがあるからだろ。
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. So how could you change that? Maybe that's part of the goddess's plan. Maybe she's like trying to figure out if we can, I don't know, change something about our shits. Oh God.
はい。ですが、ソーニャは2人にお願いをするであります。
Sonia speaks with enough confidence to refute Maharu's denial. The look in her eyes tells me that she is convinced by her own words too.
ソフィアは最後までわがままだね。
You're damn right she is.
遺言ですから。
She's like, this is all I'm asking for here. Come on.
そうか。約束はできないけれど、凛花、君はソフィアの思いを受け止めるのだろう。
It's like, you're damn right I am. I nod firmly to reinforce my response. This is probably the only thing I can do for her now.
では、ソーニャは行くであります。
Oh, you actually are leaving now. Okay.
お姉様、美晴、どうもありがとうございました。
ああ、お気をつけて。
ソーニャ、私は楽しかった。絶対に忘れないから。
God, the people in Divine Selection are the only ones that are even gonna remember everybody and the memories that they had with the... Ah, jeez.
ソーニャもとても幸せでした。はわ、名残惜しくなってしまうので、もう行くであります。
Oh.
では、さようなら。
Well, goodbye. Sad days. She bows deeply before leaving. I watch her sink into the horizon from the store window.
行ってしまったね。
I'm too caught up in my own thoughts to probably register what Maharu says. Nothing can change the fact that Sonia is going to be eliminated tonight. When I think about it, I only have 2 of her cards. I don't even have the option of triggering a simultaneous election like I did with Kaiko. Yeah, I don't even have that. Granted, even if I did, it'd be nothing more than a temporary measure to console myself. But seeing her walk off on her own like that is too much.
リンカ、
Before I can catch myself, I lose my composure. And the tears start pouring down my face to prove of that.
だから最初に君がソーニャと仲良くしているのを知ったとき、僕は君をバカだと言ったんだ。
Listen, Maharu, this is all very complicated, okay?
でもリンカは後悔していないと言ったね。その気持ちは今も変わっていないかい？
I can't compose myself to respond verbally, so I have to nod in response.
そんなリンカだから僕は愛しているんだよ。
She said it again. She sits down next to me after saying that. Oh, Jesus. The moment our shoulders touch, I turn and cling onto her. She stays by my side the entire time I cry. What if we weren't like I mean, I assume she did like the same stuff, but like if I would have, what are these? I'm just like trying to think about what the decision with Maharu actually mean. Does that mean our bond gets stronger and thus fate can turn against us? Can like change, or what does it mean? I don't know what would be different if I don't think the shits are different yet based on our decisions that we made. I think that's probably a later down the line thing, but I'm just trying to figure out what would these change things mean. After a cold, I almost said a cold, oh god damn it. After a glass of cold water, I managed to calm myself down. Meanwhile, Maharu gets ready to leave because she has to go to work.
ではまた明日学校で会おう。
Yep, I'll see you later.
うん。ごめんね。さっきは泣いちゃって。美晴は強いなって思ったよ。
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Miharu is already, along with us, she's also got her own stuff going on, you know what I mean?
くせ、自覚がないかもしれないけれど、僕からすれば君の方がよっぽど強い。
I deny her claim with the shake of my head as she smiles at me.
選定の期間はまだ半分にも満ちていない。リンカの迷いが消えるまで僕は待っているよ。
Remember, we're only on like week fucking 4 or whatever. Oh, Jesus.
ありがとう、美晴。でも私は美晴にもっと自分のことを大切にしてほしいとも思うよ。
She's like, nope. All about you.
その言葉、そっくりそのまま君に返したいよ。そういえば、さっきはまた学校でと言ったけれど、次に会うのは夢の中だったね。
Oh, why would you say that? Don't remind me of the things.
それ、笑えないよね。じゃあ、またね。
That was supposed to be a fucking joke. That wasn't a joke. That was sad. Sadness. Oh, that said, she turns and makes her way out. I should be used to being alone here, yet it somehow feels a lot more quiet than before. It wasn't long ago that the 3 of us were talking and laughing together. And had a pizza! It's already almost afternoon, but I decided to open the store up. I also decided to give my gran a call later on the evening. Hi, Grandma. We're doing okay, I guess. Oh, Jesus!
ごきげんよう。運命の奴隷の皆様。
Die! You're the cause of this feels bad, man. And thus today's session begins. Parsa. Fuck. Graceful voice rings throughout the court. I really can't fathom what's going on through her mind. What if she's actually not a bitch? What if she's actually good no. For what purpose does she divulge the intricate I know how to say it, my brain just can't say it. Of fate to us. What drove her to begin divine selection in the first place? That's what I like to know. Well, no fucking shit. A kid's about to die. I refused to even consider her motivation before now because I saw her as some ethereal being completely removed from the logic of humans. But now I find it hard not to remember what Sonia said. Fate can be changed. The idea of being able to alter the very events of this ritual had never even come to mind.
皆様、釣れませんわね。私と楽しくお話をしても損はしませんのに。
How about I engage you in some...
いいから早くしろ。
Oh... Alan's curt response serves as his attempt to hurry things along. I wonder where he is in the real world. I stopped researching him after meeting Sonia.
あなた様はいつもせっかちですわね。何か焦っていらっしゃるのかしら？
That's what I'm wondering, Alan.
余計な話を好かないだけだ。
He's like, I just want to get straight to the point, alright? I want to just...
それに、お前は中立の立場のはずだろう。僕との会話が他の参加者の有利になるかもしれない。
Maybe that's what... Neutral party.
お前自身の行動でこの選定が平等ではなくなるが、女神としてそれはいいのか？
I think she wouldn't really care.
あら、私は中立な立場で平等にこの選定を取り仕切ると申した覚えはありませんけれど。
Damn! Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I remember her ever saying anything like that.
おい、そりゃねえだろ。
That just, you know, that means our fate is literally in her hands. That's what I've been saying. Frederico Caramanati is the next to chime in. Actually, this might be the first time I've ever heard him speak. Now that he's got my attention, I realize that he might actually be the tallest one here, and he's pretty stylish to boot. Look at his fucking suit! I don't know, I'd say Alan's got a pretty sweet outfit on too. The suit he's wearing looks great on him. I wouldn't blame anyone if they confused him for a model.
俺たちの命がかかってんだぜ。平等じゃないんじゃ成り立たないだろ。
I wouldn't say it's rigged, I'm just saying she could change the rules whenever she wants.
ったくこいつは。
あら、3番様、いかがなさいましたか？
Clearly, he just stated his shits. Numeral 11 reacts to Frederico's outburst, which causes Mahara to shoot me a quick glance. Looks like those two really are working together, yep.
だいたい最初に配られるカードの時点で不公平だろ。俺が初期カードを持ってる2人がこいつに脱落させられちまったんだ。
Well, that's... yeah, when they're gone, aren't the cards like kind of just useless at that point? Like, settle down. He points toward Alan as he states his concerns.
なら、貴様の初期カードで有効なのは残り1枚というわけだ。
Frederico, you should not have said anything, god damn it.
不平不満をこぼすのもいいが、自分から情報を開示するのは愚かなことだ。
Not the brightest bulb, isn't it? I mean, he's crafty. He's not book smarts.
てめえ、いい度胸じゃねえか。
Is this rocking your jollies here, Parsa? Is this what you wanted?
僕に現状不満はない。女神、君が速やかに選定を進めればそれでいい。
Well, yeah, that's because you don't fucking care what happens to anybody else but you, so.
承知いたしましたわ。あなた様もそれでよろしいかしら？
She turns to face Frederico. No, I've been saying his name wrong the whole time, but whatever. He refuses to comply, raising his voice in a panic instead.
ちょっと待てよ。あんたたちもそれでいいのか？
Well, what are we supposed to do? We literally can't do shit. He directs his question outward to the remaining participants, his arms spread wide. No one responds to him though. Even not even Numeral 11, his partner. Get wrecked.
これで分かっただろう。
Get wrecked.
不満がないわけではないが、余計なことを話して失態を見せるのは避けたいというのが総意だ。
I think I mean, if I were Rink, I'd just be like, what can I do, really? Realistically.
貴様のようにボロを出すのは特に愚かだ。
てめえ、覚えてろよ。
Fucking picking a fight with Alan, huh? I don't know how this.
ああ、貴様が脱落するまでは覚えているだろう。
Jesus. Parsa ends up being the one to interrupt their argument with a sigh.
もう口喧嘩は現実世界でお願いしますわ。お会いすることがあればですけれど。
They just step off the pedestals here and just like, come on, you son of a bitch, let's go right now. They just start fighting. Following that, she makes her way to the center of the court and does the things.
それでは今宵も女神の選定を始めますわ。回りなさい。運命の大時計。
Alright, I'm revolving. Here we go. Once again, it's time for us to decide whether or not we want to elect someone. Should things proceed as Sonia believes, numeral 11 will elect numeral 12 or 10 tonight. I grit my teeth at the inevitable and announce that I won't be electing anyone. Up next is Maharu, who will likely do the same. This is the fourth election. It's safe to say there's a solid split between how each of us are approaching the situation. Some have opted to go all out with info gathering, while others are choosing to sit back and let the situation unfold. The fact that numerals 11 and 12 are the only ones to elect anyone yet is proof of that. Yup.
僕の番だね。10番、君を指名させてもらうよ。
God damn it, Blizzard. I fucking had a feeling she was gonna... No, as soon as Rinko was like, she's not gonna do it, I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
ここに来て初めての方からのご指名ですわね。
Oh boy. I mean, it's the same situation. You know? Same situation. Also, I didn't know her shit, so I couldn't do it, but Maharu figured, got it all.
承りましたわ。それでは他の皆様にも伺ってまいりましょう。
I can't hide my surprise. That's not good, because it could act as a hint to others, as it's known by the point that we're acquainted. But that is enough to stop me from acting out. Meanwhile, Sonia seems unfazed by Maharu's election. Don't tell me. Did they plan this from the beginning? 99% sure, yes. Their conversation that night wasn't just about Sonia hearing or having Maharu's name card, but this as well? Yes! As in, I'm mulling it over, the clock eventually revolves around to numeral 11.
指名するぜ、私はよ。そこの小娘と同じ10番のこいつをさ。
Oh, fuck. What do they gotta do again? Give their personal card or something? She points to Sonia. It's obvious that she hasn't anticipated this scenario. She doesn't seem bent out of shape, though. She looks more like she's enjoying this turn of events, much like a predator would as it bares its fangs toward its prey. Numeral 11 knows that Sonia holds her name card. If Maharu eliminates Sonia, then it's possible that she could end up with said card. Oh, yep, okay. Got. Naturally, this is something numeral 11 would want to avoid. The same likely applies to Maharu. Yep, okay. That's why they're both aiming to have Sonia's election called off. It wouldn't make sense for them to put one of their own cards out there to protect another.
さあ女神さん、こういう場合はどうするんだっけ？
指名の優先権を取得するかどうか決めていただきますわ。ご自身のカードを1枚全員に公開すれば優先権を取得できます。この場合、先に決めた側が駆け引きで不利になりますから同時に決めていただきます。優先権を取得する場合はご自身のカードを1枚私へ差し出してください。
かか、無理で構わねえ。私から意思表示してやるよ。優先権はノーだ。いらねえ。あとはてめえの方で決めてくれ。
It's like, yeah, fuck that? I'm just...
もう11番様、私がルールを申し上げているのですから守ってくださいな。それで2番様はいかがなさいますか
？Parsa turns to face Maharu, speaking in a low and soft tone. Maharu nods in response, opening her card book. She produces one card from it.
僕は使命のカードを公開しよう。これを持って優先権を取得し、10番、君を指名させてもらう。
Wait, that I'll know her real name. Oh, Jesus! Sonia remains unfazed by this turn of events. Her expression seems forlorn, but that's been true ever since Divine Selection began. Meanwhile, numeral 11 has stopped smiling. She's giving Maharu a vitriolic glare instead.
使命は捨てか。あいつ面白いじゃねえか。
She did that, like, didn't even think about it. It was just like, there you go.
承りました。それではこれより2番様による10番様のご指名を開始いたしますわ。
A familiar tremor accompanies her statement. Shortly after, Maharu's and Sonia's platforms ascend to the upper stratum. Oh, jeez. Goodbye. Well, Maharu and Sonia face each other in the upper stratum of the Court of Fate. Neither look too happy about what will soon take place. Regardless, they make sure to maintain eye contact.
みはる、ありがとうであります。
いや、お礼を言うのは僕の方だよ。あの夜、君の方から僕に声をかけてきた時は驚いたけれど、その決断は間違っていないと信じているよ。
はい、きっとお姉様ではできない判断だったと思うであります。
She already knew I couldn't do it.
僕は凛花のために命を捧げると決めているからね。覚悟するのはたやすいよ。
改めましてごきげんよう。
Fuck you. Parsa appears out of nowhere as usual, offering them both a welcoming smile. Maharu looks more than displeased by her presence.
あなた様方はお知り合いでいらっしゃったのですね。それに他の参加者たちのように敵意を向け合ってもいません。
Because fate has been accepted at this point. The only hostility present right now is being directed toward Parsa herself. Maharu makes her desire to not engage with Parsa clear by changing the subject.
この後、僕はどうすればいいのかな？
Damn. So what am I doing?
10番様のカードを3枚お選びになってください。そしてそこに書かれている内容を読み上げてくださいませ。
ああ。
Alright. Maru's cards emerge from her book and float in the air in front of her. She plucks 3 cards from them.
使命、ソフィア・プリジニチエ・アレクセーエブナ、死因、 詳細は省いてここに書かれているものをそのまま読むよ。病死だね。ソフィア、君の願いは聞いたよ。僕は約束できないけれど、リンカは君の願いを受け止めた。リンカが叶えたいというのであれば、僕も最大限協力をするよ。ただしリンカが最後の一人に残ることが最優先なのは変わらない。
Don't say that. Parsa might fuck with us then. Oh, Jesus.
はい、分かっています。それでもソーニャは最後にお姉様とミハルと会うことができて幸せでありました。パサジールのこともどうかよろしくするであります。
We will. Ah,
あ
there it is. Mahara casts her eyes back down to her cards. A few moments later, she closes her eyes and recites the contents of the third card.
未練、広く自由に世界を見ること。
All three cards begin to move on their own in response. Once they reach the middle of the Court of Fate, they come together and form a triangular shape.
さような。
僕はさよならという言葉が嫌いなんだ。願わくはリンカと僕の幸福を祈ってほしい。
はい。
I'll do just that in like the next few seconds I have. She takes a deep breath before clasping her hands together and offering up a prayer.
リンカとミハルの未来に祝福がありますように。
ありがとうソフィア。君のことは忘れない。どうか安らかに。
I'm depressed. The light from Mahara's cards grow larger and brighter until it engulfs the entire area. Mahara makes sure to keep her eyes on Sonia's tear-stained face, no matter how blinding the light grows. Oh God. She's gonna experience it. Oh, here we go. I don't want it. Oh, the hot seat. Feelings of regret and emptiness begin to flow into her. She finds herself laying on Sophia's bed in her room. The doctors rushed in as her parents looked on, praying for her safety. The girl reflected upon her life as her breathing grew ever more pained. The ceiling of this room was perhaps the most viewed scenery she'd witnessed throughout her life. She could only ever experience the outside world through a book or a monitor. Freedom remained a foreign concept. Just how much time did she spend imagining the wonders that would come with attaining such a thing? In the end, her life was nothing but dull. Dull to the point where she spent her final moments contemplating her reality and how it compared to the vast world she'd so longed to experience. Oh, it makes me even more sad.
趣味が悪いな。脱落した人間の今際の際を指名者に見せるなんてね。
Definitely she is.
私が意図したものではありませんわ。これは儀式でございますから。
Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe anything you say.
あなた様の指名により選定中一時的に変わっていた運命が元の死の運命へと強制的に引き戻される。この場所の力を借り儀式は行われる。その余波があなたに言ってしまうのはあくまで弊害。どうしようもないことでございますわ。
待ってくれ。君の女神の意図ではない。これは女神の選定だろう。君の意図しない力が干渉しているというのか。
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Rather than receive an answer, Mahara's platform begins its descent. It returns to the lower stratum.
私、無用な詮索をする方は好きではございませんの。
I still don't like you. Parsa utters her words only after Maharu has gotten far enough away. Still sad. Well, numeral 2 comes back down instead of Audette this time. It's been obvious that her and numeral 1 know each other ever since this whole thing started. I also figure they aren't at odds with each other, which means it's likely they're working together, like me and Audette. Yup. Damn, did tonight ever take me by surprise. I was sure she'd come back down once Audette said she would. Audette's obviously going to prioritize protecting her own information over eliminating Sophia. Yeah. Even if the chance of me cooperating with Sophia existed, it was still a lot less dangerous for Audette to get a hold of the information Sophia had than another participant. Audette's point in ignoring what Parsa said was to make it clear that there's no need for numeral 2 to reveal one of her cards. But she went and gave up her name card anyway. Yeah. He's like, what is even happening anymore? Gotta say, that numeral 1 sure is a little runt compared to numeral 2. Hey, fuck you! I assume they're both Asian, but boy does numeral 2 have the right glamour and proportions. Hey, you get off my woman. I figured she'd get eliminated pretty quick, but she went ahead and surprised me. That's a woman after my own heart. Hey! You get off my woman! The best women are the gutsy ones, definitely. Not counting freaks of nature like Audette, of course.
それではどのカードを取得するかを宣言してください。
So she proposes the all-important question, numeral 2. No doubt she's gunning for Audette's card.
僕は1番死因のカードをもらおう。
Excuse me? Damn, she betrays my expectations yet again.
どういうこと？ソーニャが。
Hold on. We need to have faith and the trust and the truth and the Glavins, okay? We'll be fine. Doesn't look like she's anyone's more surprised by this turn of events than numeral 1 herself. Can't blame her. Out of all the cards numeral 2 could have picked, she went with one belonging to the person she's working together with.
君はまだ理解が足りないようだね。これは選定なんだ。これ以上喋らないでくれ。
Yes, ma'am. Numeral 2 slaps her with a frigid verbal warning. Numeral 1 is obviously taken aback, but it does cause her to keep quiet.
それでは2番様、指名の優先権を取得した代償としてあなた自身のカードを私にお渡しくださいませ。
ああ、これでいいのかい？
Alright, Parsa approaches her and is handed a card. My book begins to shine immediately after. 2. Name. Habinata Maharu. Alright. Maharu is pretty easy for me to pronounce. Guess this explains the procedure for revealing your card to others. Feels more fitting to say that everyone simply attains it. The others check their card books as well.
ミハル、どうして？
今はもう君と話すことは何もない。
Help. Numeral 1 was surprised over obtaining her card too. That means Maharu never revealed her real name. Safe to say what's going on here at this point, if you ask me. Their relationship is done for. I wouldn't say that, it's just, we need to talk about this.
それでは今宵の脱落者は1名。これをもって選定を終了といたしましょう。
Parsa brings an end to tonight's election, ignoring numeral 1's shock over the turn of events. Poor Rinka, man. This whole situation's gotten pretty messy now. I was starting to panic a bit myself, considering Audette and numeral 12 were outdoing me, but I guess we're at the point where anything can happen. And hey, watching Audette get taken for a ride felt amazing. I was even planning on approaching Maharu had she opted to go with Audette's info, but Seems I'm best off sticking with Audette for now. When all's said and done, I had to put some serious effort into containing this newfound ambition of mine. Oh boy. Hey! Achievement for the 4th week. We just keep getting thrown for loops. The fuck? Everything keeps happening. Listen, hold on. We still need to put trust in Maharu. Alright? Everything's gonna work perfectly fine. Okay? Everything's gonna be perfectly fine. I'm fucking